Hey, welcome to the next video with package reviews for Emacs. Today we'll be going through Guru Mode, which is a package which, instead of giving us something, takes something away from us. And that thing is key bindings, which are unnecessary and go against Emacs philosophy of having the most difficult key bindings of all editors. So what the package does is basically prevents us from using the standard system shortcuts for navigating around the text and forces us to use the key bindings provided by Emacs for the same actions. So, for example, the usual way of navigating around the text in normal editors and across the system is to use the arrows, but as you can see in the mode line, we have those key bindings disabled. So instead of that, we are supposed to use Control F, Control B, Control P, and Control N to navigate between the lines and between the characters. When it comes to moving around, when it comes to moving between the words, we, instead of using Control forward, Control left, Control right, we should use Meta F and Meta B instead. We can also move between paragraphs. So for that, instead of using Alt and arrow keys, we would jump around using Meta and curly braces. So here I'm jumping one paragraph up and one paragraph down using meta curly brace. We also move slightly different within the buffer when we do have Guru Mode enabled. And that means that Control Home and Control End prevents us from, which is a standard shortcut to jump to the beginning of the file or the end of the file. In our case, it's the beginning of the buffer and end of the buffer. We have to use meta angle brace up or down. So left or right, sorry. The left brace goes up, the right brace goes down. So meta curly brace goes at the beginning to the beginning of the buffer, and meta curly brace right goes to the end of it. So that's pretty much it when it comes to important and heavily used, at least by me, key bindings. Oh, I've forgotten about the deletions as well. So we do have delete key disabled, as well as like page up, page down, home, and end. And when it comes to actual deletions, instead of using delete button for deleting characters, we are meant to use Control D, and instead of using Control Delete for deleting words or Alt Delete for deleting words, we are supposed to use Meta D to delete the words as we go through the lines, through the line. That's pretty much it. We do get a couple of other things like scrolling text, scrolling line left and right, but I have to say I haven't really used this key binding at all, hardly ever. Usually my use case is that I need to jump to the beginning or end of the line, and this is enough. And usually the lines they wrap within the editor, so I hardly ever use this functionality. It is there in case you need to use it. Just check out the README, and yeah, the README is over here. So that's it. That's Guru Mode for you. Enjoy, learn the Emacs properly, and have fun.